Absolute Wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everybody, this is John Carter with Absolute Wealth. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. This is a big important level that I was watching, the 1440 level, and you can see here where we tested it multiple times. When it finally broke that, we cratered. Now we came back up, tested it there, got rejected, and we actually closed above it today. So now the question is just, are we off and running? And this is a fairly impressive rally. At this point, I was looking for a rally back up to about here. Now we're getting a little bit further than I was looking for. So the question is, are we off and running for the rest of the week? Well, this is a big 2-day advance. I mean, I would look for, typically after a couple of big days like that, you actually at least get some consolidation. So I'd actually look for some consolidation like that, which would make sense going into options expiration week. So for right now, I'm not looking for a ton of upside, but looking for some sideways action into options expiration week, and then at least a little bit of sell-off after that. All right, so that's the stock market. If we look at the gold market, GLD, you can see that it broke its 200-period moving average today. And again, I've been pretty bearish on gold, and I'm actually looking for more downside action on gold. I know for those of you that are quote-unquote gold bugs, as I am, you may be looking at gold going, gosh, this is crazy. I don't understand. But you just got to understand it's a asset allocation thing, and gold will have its day in the sun again. And you can see, of course, that's putting downside pressure on SLV as well. If we take a look at bond market, that's TLT, and you can see it also breaking its 200-period moving average. So a lot of big moves today. And then if we look at some of the key stocks here, you've got Apple, which has been devastated just in every way. It's got a lot of resistance here at 540, and at this point, I think all rallies should be sold. So I actually wouldn't be surprised to see Apple roll over and die. But then you've got other stocks like Rackspace making new 52-week highs. It's pretty amazing there. MasterCard eking out new highs there as well. And let's see, what else do we have here? Google, which wasn't making new highs, but actually having a nice rally. And then Amazon, also just a fantastic move here. So you've definitely got some strength out there in this market, but we're also very extended at this point. So I'd look for at least a pause. And again, I'm very cautious after this options expiration and Christmas. I'm actually looking for some pretty serious selling after Christmas and into January. All right, hope that helps. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you at the next update.